Sam, thanks so much. Well, while you'll have to bundle up as you trick or treat tonight, makeup can take your costume to a whole nother level. Joining us this morning with some tips, makeup artist Eric Gerson. We've seen your work. We've had you on before. Remember that amazing Beetlejuice last Halloween. And our meteorologist Blake Hansen serving as our model again this year. You've got some tricks to show us this morning that people can do using things at home to take your costume to the next level.
Yes, I want to give the audience some tips that they can, you know, sometimes we're like, oh my gosh, I forgot this from the store and I don't have time to create a look. So I'm going to show you just a few tips. The first one is how to create scar wax.
Okay, scar wax.
You know, to make like, you can make fake noses, fake scars.
Okay.
But if you don't have scar wax, you can use.
You can make it at home.
You can make it at home with flour.
Okay.
And then Vaseline, and that's all you need.
We all have that.
Mix it, and I'm actually gonna use this to mix a little bit of Vaseline.
Okay. Is it like half and half, or?
No, you wanna actually do like very little Vaseline, and then mix it with the actual flour.
Okay,
because
just
you want
a little
the texture to be very
gummy.
Gummy,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay.
And so once you mix it, then you can apply it directly to the skin.
Okay.
And of course, this is all non-toxic.
Right.
You know,
just some
super
Vaseline,
easy to do. Easy
some
to
flour.
do. And then you don't need to be like super perfect because, you know, scars and scrapes are not really
They're not perfect anyway.
perfect anyway. So you just apply it into the skin.
Okay. So you're rubbing it on Blake's hand there.
Yes.
Kind of
probably I need to grab a little bit more of the Vaseline. But you build up the scar however you need it.
Okay.
Apply some foundation on top, and then I'm gonna show you a couple more tricks to accentuate the scar.
So this is kind of step one. You're giving us a tease,
Oh,
Eric.
yes,
Okay,
definitely.
I see what you're doing here. Okay, that's perfect. So this is step one. You got your flour, your Vaseline. Eric's gonna come back to show us those next steps to take the scar to the next level. Excellent, excellent. You hold on, Blake.
I'm holding on.
We're back with some more quick and easy makeup tips to take your Halloween costume to the next level with makeup artist Eric Gerson and our model, meteorologist Blake Hansen. Blake's doing okay. He doesn't look like he is, but Blake is all well and fine. But Eric has done some masterwork already on his face. Now, of course, we saw about 30 minutes ago, you started with the flour and the Vaseline to make the wax to give us some of what we're seeing here. How did you turn it into this amazing creation?
Well, like I said, you know, scars are very uneven, and
you don't have to be perfect.
So you don't have to have all the experience in the world. Once you get the little paste done, like I usually like warm it up in my hand a little bit.
Just spread it out across
spread
the
it out,
skin.
like don't be gentle, sorry. Just like spread it out like butter on a pancake, I don't know. And then once you get the Vaseline or the mixture here, then you can use something like an edge, something like this, like a brush with an edge.
Makeup brush.
And then just create a cut right in the middle. And then you can add some color. I already added some color on my brush. So you can add some color to create depth on the scar.
Even Blake's surprised.
I haven't seen what it looked like.
That's right. So it's really simple to do this type of effect. And then next, I'll show you how to texturize it and add a little bit more.
And what's so great about this, again, these are supplies you already have at home, some Vaseline, some flour. Anything particular with the color palette that you have here? What is this? And
this is just a color wheel. You can actually purchase this super affordable at any Halloween store. But this has like the Bruce colors.
Gotcha.
But if you don't have anything like this, you can use, you know, a lipstick from your mom.
Makeup, eyeshadow.
Eyeshadows, something that you have, something that you can steal from your mom.
That's always my go-to too. All right, so we still have some more tips coming up from Eric. Next half hour, you're gonna show us another skill. We've seen the scars. Next, you're gonna show us something else. What's that?
Yes, we're gonna do a little burning texture on the skin.
Okay.
Using something pretty easy.
All right, so still simple things that we can do at home. Blake,
Are you ready?
transforming before our eyes this morning.
I'm ready to go.
All right, stay tuned. This look is gonna evolve even more, so we'll have more coming up. We are so honored to have makeup artist Eric Garrison here live in studio on this Halloween, showing us some easy tricks you can do at home with supplies you already have at home to transform your Halloween looks. We're already seeing Blake's transformation here this morning. It's amazing. We've already kind of seen some of your steps, but take us back, Eric, so people can see how we got here and then the next step.
Okay, so we used flour, Vaseline to create scars. And remember just to use very little, you want to create that paste. That paste for the scar.
So that's how you got the scar
look
there.
That's how we did that. And then I added some color in the middle of the scar to create some depth and make it more realistic.
So good. And you're going to show us another tip.
Yes, the next tip is just, this is a non-toxic Elmer's glue.
Okay, okay.
So you can apply it directly to the skin. I already applied some on his skin.
Okay.
But what it does is, once you let it dry for a little bit, then you start peeling it off, and it creates that kind of broken skin, and see how it looks kind of like a burn.
Wow.
So we're gonna do the same here, and then
great.
I know, right? It looks so realistic. It's
amazing
so good.
how just in seconds you see it transform. So it's really just patting it on the skin, letting it dry,
get it a little tacky,
and you can kind of manipulate it with your fingers then and pull it apart.
To pull it apart, exactly. And then it can give you that like texture of, dry skin or burned skin. So it depends on what look are you going for.
And so once you start this look, as people are wanting to maybe paint to add onto their costume this Halloween, start with a clean face. Do you need to put on a lot of moisturizer? What are the preps to getting this look?
In order for the Vaseline to kind of like stick to the skin, it's good to have like skin-free,
clean, no products.
No products, so that everything kind of sticks to the skin.
Ah, good to know. Good to know.
And you can use alcohol to clean all the excess oil on the skin.
Wow, Blake's face coming together.
Let's not lie. I was in a fight with a bear earlier. So.
Yes.
You could have fooled us, Blake. You could have fooled us. Well, we've got one more time with Eric where he's going to show us some finishing touches of Blake's full look this morning. I can't wait to see it. Thanks so much, Eric.
Thank you.
All morning long, we've been showing you some tips and tricks to spice up your Halloween costume this year. Just wait until you see how Blake is looking now. Thanks to makeup guru Eric Garrison. You've been doing a fantastic job on Blake. Blake, you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. The weather deck was a little scary this morning. Wow.
Amazing job. And, I mean, using things you have at home. We've talked about flour. We've talked about Vaseline, and then getting non-toxic glue.
Yes.
Really great tips, Eric. How did you get this look going?
Well, it was pretty easy. You just have to go with it, have fun. That's the most important thing.
In about 30 minutes, you were able to really transform this look.
And people can, do your own style, your own taste. So to finalize the look, I use a little bit. This is a sponge, like a dish sponge.
Still an easy find at home, a sponge.
Then grab like makeup, like I said, lipstick or something that you could add like texture to the skin, and then just dab it like right on the scars. I also use this like black makeup pencil to create like depth, like right here, like we can
smudge it in there with your fingers.
Smudge it in. See, you don't have to be like super clean and perfect.
Yeah, I mean, just using things at home to make a pretty scary looking face there. I am so impressed. And
thank you, Blake. You're so
yes, Blake, we appreciate you being our model this morning.
Last year I was Beetlejuice with Eric. And we continued the tradition now.
I know.
Yeah, really fantastic stuff. We wanted people to be able to pull out these supplies from home and be able to pull off a look that is pretty spooky.
Yes. You can be spooky on the budget.
I love that. Spooky on a budget.
I went into the newsroom and I think I scared a few people already. So.
Yeah, he's been scaring us all morning long. Eric, you've been fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us extra early this morning. Blake, stop scaring us.